imagine this, you're halfway through the semester. Your classes are already stressful enough. You have 3 tests and 3 classes within the next week, and all of a sudden you get the news that your classes are switching to online. Now, you're not too worried about your speech class because honestly, you're kind of happy that you don't have to give speeches in front of everyone. But through my experience over this last month and a half, I think, compared to face-to-face speech class, online speech class actually causes greater stress as well as kind of takes up more time. One of the ways that it causes greater stress is because it causes greater procrastination. Before, I could only procrastinate until the night before. Now I can procrastinate until like hours before, and that's not good. Procrastination causes more stress because whenever you procrastinate, you wait and you wait because you know you're capable of doing it at last minute. But with me, I get stressed out because I'm waiting so much to do it, but I just don't have the motivation to do it. So I just continue to procrastinate until I'm forced to do it right before I need to do it. And another way that online speech class causes more stress is because you don't know what the teacher expects from you. Because although they tell you and email you, it's a lot easier to know what is expected of you whenever you're in class and you're like watching the teacher and you're listening to your teacher give you instructions on what you're supposed to do for your speech. Another thing is that it's harder to watch other people's speeches because you can't see them physically. You have a video, but you can't see them in person, so it's harder to notice their body language. It's harder to hear their tone. It's not as easy as what I personally thought it would be. And lastly, the speech class takes up more time, and not because I spend all my time reading everything that I should, but because I video myself. Because whenever I watch myself after I'm done videoing, I'm like, oh man, that is not right. So I retape myself, and I watch it again, and I retape myself, and I watch it again. So I practice a couple more times, and then I retape myself, force myself not to watch it, and then I post what I was originally going to post. And that takes up probably about an hour of my time anytime I do it. And then on top of that, I have to watch everyone else's, and then I have to read the stuff, and I have to do the modules. So maybe it takes about the same time, but it just feels like it takes up more time because it's not an allotted amount of space per day, which I should have, but I do not. So all in all, online classes are not easier, and honestly, I would rather be in class and able to hear my peers' speeches, and it would be so much better and easier.